China from one side to the other, we're going to be playing the brand new game from Ravensburger, Horrified Greek Monsters. But first, we have a couple gifts for the Bishop and the Kobold from our good friends over at Black Lily 1313. And also my sister has sent us some pickled concoctions that we're going to be brave and try. Still remember the last time. Be there. We're alive?
Hello.
We're alive! Hey everybody! So, yep, as you can see, we're in the house tonight. And that means we got a board game. Ravenburger went and did a sneaky on us and had this new game just drop out of nowhere. I did not hear about this until I saw it going on the shelves. Horrified Greek Monsters. And before we get into the game, though, we have some business to tend to, actually. We have some gifts from our friends over at Black Lily 1313. The Bishop is melting into the floor as usual. There we go. Just get over here. Crying out loud. Hi. We have gifts from the Black Lily. So, what do you say we just get right into this horned up?
I'm being attacked.
Oh, get him, Gluttony, get him! Good girl. Oof! Ah, that was right in my face. Ow.
Are you okay?
No, almost knocked my glasses off.
Oh, I just randomly Choopy attacked.
So,
also, yes, I'm wearing a hat. I don't wear hats. It was a gift from Cobalt's Corner. Pumpkin on it.
Yep. So, yeah, let's jump into this. Open those bad boys up so we can try this pickled food from my sister, and we can get into Horrified Greek Monsters.
Did you? Well.
Ooh, what is all this?
I see stickers.
Stickers.
Ooh, frog in a jar.
It's a little froggy in it. Oh,
Lizard in a jar.
the little lizard in a jar. Frog in a jar. Thank you for supporting Black Lily. Yeah, oh, this is a new card.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you for supporting my small business, the Black Lily. Probably not showing up, but nice little thank you card.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I like the little card, the little stickers. Those over to the side. Let's take a look here. Yours is got like tentacles on it.
Appropriate.
Oh, by the way, Tara knitted this, if I'm not mistaken. My sister knitted it. Hi, Mr. Bishop. Hi, Connie. Hi, Sean. Hi, Dad.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, no, if Tara's in the chat. Yeah, Tara, did you knit this? Well, either way, tell us later. So we got tentacles on... Oh, you got stickers too?
Well, yeah, I got a bag.
Holy cow! I didn't get
7 stickers.
Yeah, that one.
me and Jesus didn't get stickers. These are little like lizards and reptiles in jars.
It's a little orange lizard kobold in a jar. It's a sticker. Yeah, you can have that one.
I'll trade you your frog. Heck yeah.
Can I
2
have-
lizards.
I want a frog.
So you have 2.
I got 2
Frog.
lizards.
I didn't get any frog. It's a fat little frog in it.
He has the same hat you do.
The same hat I do.
And there's another little frog in the hat. Again, the focus is probably not really good right now, but
Either way.
you can have that. Here's something I like.
Ooh, neat.
Ooh.
Nice bull skull.
Fitting for tonight because we will be talking about the Minotaur.
A D50.
Ooh.
Yes, we will be playing with the Minotaur tonight.
That's different.
Haha.
Bunch of dice. Anyway, though.
I
But
got
hey,
a little space kitty in a jar. That's actually
Oh, these are AI generated. Crazy.
neat.
Is AI generated?
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Brought to you by Lobulus.
Little shark in a bottle. Message in a bottle in the sea with a shark in it. You can have that one too, because Kristoff likes sharks.
Aw.
And then a hamburger in a bottle.
Hell yeah.
I like that one.
That's what's up.
I really like the hamburger in the bottle and
Well,
the Minotaur, and
Yeah.
I like the space kitty. It's a little
I
cat.
can see the space kitty. Let me see. Oh, I like the space kitty. That's cute.
That
You
is
want the
cute.
space kitty?
No, I don't want the space kitty.
Well, open up. Grab your box. Pull your box out.
I-
You good?
And my box will be
It's got Oh,
there's like a painted minotaur.
and a labyrinth.
And a
a bull in a maze.
It's a bunch of bull.
Very, very on point tonight.
Evil notice. Warning, do not open.
Oh, the frogs are specifically for me, my mom says.
Oh, so okay.
Just so
Well, it's
everybody,
fitting.
just so everybody knows, I'm trying really, really hard to make not make a Today on MythBusters joke.
Anyway.
Warning, do not open. Evil inside.
Yeah.
That would beat us.
You guys
And-
ready?
Now, yeah, it's like a labyrinth
See, I'm being
with
cautious
a
about.
minotaur.
I'm being cautious about mine. He just throws caution straight to the wind and is just like, oh, I'm just gonna rip this open.
Oh, I actually have a wax seal. That is wax sealed the string to the box. So I have to break that wax seal to open it, it looks like.
Let me see.
It's a
So
wax.
that looks nothing like a seal.
No, not a bark seal. But do you have a wax
Wow.
seal? You do.
Let me to help you club it.
That ain't right. That ain't right.
Tara made it to the chat.
Yay!
Hey, Tara.
Yeah, and Tara said she did make that herself. Anyway, though, we have links in the description to the PayPal shop for the Black Lily. But you boys ready?
Yeah, that's actually
like these
really
things.
cool.
What is
I-
it?
Look at that seal.
Oh, that is neat.
Okay, so the male side of my family is incapable of growing like a mustache or most of a beard. So
Oh, so this
this is like novel for me.
Well, untie it, and
And I shaved today for the show.
I shave. I try to shave for every show. Now I think I had to cut mine loose if I remember, because
See, mine I just untied.
this Black Lily lady, she is really good at getting those knots in. Do not open. Warning: evil inside.
Donut interior. Donut.
I'm just gonna pop mine open.
He says there's something in the seal. My dad says look for there's something in the seal. I don't.
There's a really cool pattern.
Oh,
it's
wait.
leaves, and there's like it's
Lilies.
Oh yeah, it's a black lily.
Those are
Yeah.
they're black lilies.
Oh nice. Got your own seal. That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's actually really cool.
that is actually really pretty. It's almost a. I'm not trying to get out of anything. I'm just saying
Yeah, you
it's
are.
almost a shame to actually have to break these open. That's a really pretty seal.
I'm
I would like some coins with those. That'd be cool.
no.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Fine. I'm going to agree. It's a shame to break the seal open, but,
But go.
See, like I still got mine right. Pretty much.
yeah. Well, see, mine's still.
Do you need the knife?
Actually, let me see that knife. I would like.
Yeah, they're lilies.
Okay, so a little bit of my safety check. Never cut towards yourself.
Never cut towards
Or
yourself.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Where's the
What are you looking for?
lighter? But that probably wouldn't help it. Oh. Oh. Okay.
Do we got them?
9.
Nah. Oh,
There we go.
I heard a pop.
Whoa.
Whoa, mama.
Ooh.
Try not to break mine.
Yeah.
Can't do it, Captain.
So what I'm seeing so far, there's a little black box here. There's a rabbit foot. And I got a skull.
Oh, nice.
You got your own little. Ooh.
Mine has black in it.
Yeah, you
Spooter.
got black sparkles.
Spooter. I didn't
Yes.
get a spooter.
I got a spooter.
You got a spooter?
Now, if I'm not mistaken, yours, Joseph, is actually a second generation. This is one of the first generation.
Neat.
Oh, nice.
Let's see.
A little
Lucky,
rabbit's foot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lucky
I-
Charm. Oh, hey, you got a skull too.
I got a skull too.
Oh,
it's
yours is gold.
Oh, nice.
Shiny.
She go get my flashlight and light this thing up like a candle.
Oh.
I got a rabbit's foot, a 4-leaf clover, and a key.
Yeah.
Oh, and a horseshoe.
I got a rock.
Cool.
Don't forget you have notes. There are stories that come with these boxes in the top.
I want to see what's in the box.
What's in the box?
That's so fuzzy.
Oh, skull ring.
Ooh.
I've never had a rabbit's foot before, but now I have one. It's actually
gotta-
really cool. I like that.
Yes. What is that?
It's not a size 11. That's what that is.
I didn't mean to open that. I didn't see it. I don't have a note.
In the top.
Oh. Oh, okay. Right here in the top.
Yeah.
There's a note.
So, there you go. Rabbit's foot. Neat little
Can I
skull
see
ring.
it? Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
And a spider.
And a spider.
Tell
No.
a story about your piano spider.
What's in your black box?
I tell a story about the time I broke my freaking piano chair because a fucking house spider, pardon my language, but I'm going to say it anyway, crawled out of my keys while I was trying to play a song. Scared the living crap out of me.
We were both there when it happened too, and we just watched this little spider crawl out.
Pissed me off afterwards.
And then
I think I hosed down the entire piano with freaking bug repellent after that. But like I had the piano bench that came with my keyboard at the time, like the original one that came with the keyboard. Smashed it into splinters, falling backwards like a dummy.
No.
So he wanted to show us a song that he was practicing. We Kristoff and I was standing there. He was sitting down, and he starts playing, and this little spider just comes out of the key right in front of him, and he like jumps back. He falls on his back, breaks his piano bench as he falls on the ground, and this little spider just like
Disappears.
disappears.
Gone.
It's probably in the couch right now under us.
Disappeared into the void.
But
As spiders do.
it was pretty hilarious. It was a great.
What's in your little black box?
Yeah, you didn't open up the black box.
All right.
Ooh,
Oh.
exceptionally cursed ring.
Exceptionally cursed.
Yeah, see, over there,
That's
the box was full of a bunch of bull.
What
Wow.
the hell?
That's wow.
That is.
And here I was talking about him just not hesitating to crack open the box. I just put the ring on without a second thought.
Well, what is your ring? Oh, you got a bunch of
It's
skulls.
cursed.
Oh. Well, it's a good thing you got that lucky charm now.
Well, it just,
I
means
don't know if
I
they
can't
can see
unequip
it.
it until we find a cleric. Haha, D&D joke.
It's not gonna fit any. It'll fit my thumb.
You got a thumb ring.
It's okay. It's like a big minotaur. He's gritting his teeth and he has a beard and
Can I see?
yeah, that's actually pretty heavy.
Yeah,
That's actually really cool.
that is.
A
But anyway, yeah, no.
little big for my little fingers, except my thumb. Actually,
It says right here that this ring caused a bunch of horrible, debilitating internal injuries on whoever wore it.
Oh.
Well, good. Luckily, I'm ahead of the curve.
This ring will make your gallbladder try to kill you.
Haha, joke's on you.
And like I said, plus these boxes, as I mentioned before, they're great for like dice and tokens and chips and things like that.
Like, yeah, I got a new D&D dice box. Or, dice jail. One of the two.
Yeah. Well, it's got like tentacles and stuff on it, so yeah.
All right, you keep rolling a 1 into the cursed dice jail with you.
see yours. Like I really like them.
You get to hang out with a spider for the rest of the session.
You got the Kraken box, and I got the.
Yeah,
Minotaur
like I
box.
said, it's very appropriate.
Yeah. I like how yours says. You got the gold. You got a gold skull.
See, mine's just black, but I actually really like this.
What's your story?
Alright, warning. When my team excavated in Crete, we found a strange patch of rubble on the far edge of Knossos.
Gnosis.
Knossos. Yeah, I don't know Greek. Yeah, anyway. Inside we found this ring, and while we were certain it was simply a joke and nothing more, I am an empiricist and a man of science. I'll be damned to believe in ancient myth as anything more than a metaphor. However, I am no Brit.
Ouch.
This was written by Sean, wasn't it? So I happily handed it off to Crete. to let them decide what to do with it. When they decided to display the ring, trouble seemed to follow it. More earthquakes happened, and supposedly lightning even struck the building a few times. It got to the point where the museum returned the ring to me, claiming it carries a fury of Zeus. Ooh. Scary. I'm not going to fall prey to such silly thoughts. In fact, I think I will wear it around to show everyone how little I fear this so-called cursed ring. This letter was found in the residence of the archaeologist Evan Arthurs. Evan Arthurs.
Well, I'm trying to talk to the chat. There we go.
After he mysteriously disappeared after complaining of hearing a strange clacking noise. Minotaur hooves?
Oh, yeah, hoof feet.
Noise.
Clackety, this ring is wackety.
And the occasional grunt. Oh, hearing strange clacking noises and the occasional grunt. Yeah, like a minotaur.
Giggity. Woo.
This ring was found along with multiple
Skull.
scattered notes. I've included some charms, but who knows how long you have until the cursed child of Minos returns for what is his. So be careful with it, will you?
No.
And try not to act so bull-headed. Blessed be.
They're saying you're having too much fun with that.
You stop.
Never.
I'll try not to be bull-headed with this ring. I do like it. That's actually really cool.
You're not allowed to tell me to stop, oh ye, with the full head of hair.
Alrighty. Well,
Maybe I
So-
should wear it like this. There we go.
yeah. You got a ring to wear now.
Hey.
But anyway, before
It's
we
like-
let you go, because I know you have work to do with your own channel.
Mm-hmm.
My dear sister has sent us some pickling stuff.
Really quick, that was actually really cool. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Yeah.
I love...
As a quick disclaimer, I'm not going to be able to try it tonight because for some reason my stomach is killing me. However, I will try it later on when I'm less feeling like I'm
Sick.
going to throw up.
Well, I mean, maybe if you didn't thrash your head around.
Yeah.
It's not my fault. They're just
Stop.
they're just wonderful face danglies. I can't help it.
Well,
I put the
are
thing
you
on
gonna?
for like 4 seconds the other night, and
He's having so much fun with it.
Yes.
Do you want to try the not spicy stuff, like the peaches or the syrup?
I'll try the syrup.
Okay, well, let's try the syrup first then.
Gonna have to Jamie Heineman it just like mute.
Just hold it up and I'll stick the spoon in your mouth.
Just open up this.
also we have our window open and somebody just lit off fireworks.
Second night in a row.
Yep.
Yeah, they did it like 3 times the other day, and then
Alrighty.
the cops came.
Yep.
So this is a peach syrup, and I'm gonna have Famine just move over here for a minute.
I normally don't wear hats, so this entire time I've been doing this, it's just like something weird's on my head.
All right, here we go. We're gonna pop this bad boy open.
So we have, okay, what do we have? Peach syrup, pickled peaches, cowboy candy, and some salsa.
Okay.
Why?
Oh! Give that a whiff. Alrighty.
Oh, that actually smells really good.
So we got 3 spoons here. We're just gonna dip them in and try them. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Now this is homemade peach syrup, so it's a bit watery, but
That's actually really good.
I need to
Very sugary. That's actually really good.
spoon me.
That's actually really good.
Quotes taken out of context. That is really good. No.
Wow, that is actually really good.
That is really freaking good.
And we're not just saying that because it's your sister. That's
Oh, no,
actually
no,
really
no.
good.
We are not sponsored. We will tell the absolute truth of what we think, and that is actually really good. That's a
That-
nice lingering flavor, kind of like honey.
Very sweet.
Very sweet, but not bad sweet.
Definitely
Oh,
can't. Definitely can't have any more of that.
Oh yeah, no, you might die. But we also have.
That would go good on some waffles.
Oh yeah.
Some waffles, a couple sausages or bacon.
Mm-hmm.
And now Kristoff's sister made some orange syrup, which was
Not
also
too long
really
ago.
good.
That was freaking delicious. Yes.
I think was
Nothing is pickled.
Oh.
nothing.
Nothing.
Wait, so this isn't pickled peaches? These are
They're just
Peaches and
preserved. Yeah. Okay.
You gotta. There you go.
Okay.
Put some gusto into it.
Now I personally love peaches myself.
Yeah,
Would you like to try one?
I'd like to. Yeah, well, yeah, I'd like to smell.
Oh yeah, smell it. Yeah.
See, I was told these were pickled peaches.
See, I thought they were pickled.
These are. Ooh,
You're a pickle peach.
these are not pickled. Those are peaches. Those
Ooh, mama!
smell really good.
Why? I'm not calamari. Stop it. Stop it.
Grab you one. You want one, Kobold?
No, I think I'm okay. But they do smell really good.
They are not pickled. They're not pickled.
You're not pickled.
No, I'm not.
Now, Tara, are these in the same kind of syrup, or is this a different syrup?
These smell really good.
Oh, she's just laughing. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Mm. That's a very nice, soft texture.
Look
Very cold.
Cold on my tooth, but that's good.
Mm-hmm. Mmm. Imagine that in a cake.
I apologize, Tara, for not being able to try your delicious cooking, but
That's
I am
actually
very much enjoying this. So I'm appreciating your craft in other ways.
That's actually really good.
That is. But we've had our fun, and now it's for the part that actually kind of scares me.
No, though, like for reals, we're not.
Those peaches.
I'm not brushing those off. Those were good.
Those peaches were really freaking good.
They're very sugary though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why.
But I'm saying, like, imagine, okay, you make a cake. You make one layer of the cake on the pan. You pour those in, and then you put another layer of cake on top.
So you're saying you'll make us a cake?
Maybe.
Chat?
He said it. He said it here.
She says you're forgiven. She's just glad you're having fun. All right.
Those are good.
Salsa.
Very sugary though.
Salsa.
Not in a bad way. I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying.
Give me a hand
Yeah,
here, will you?
they're very sugary.
Very sugary. I don't shy away from sugary stuff, and even I'm like, woo. I think one. Oh boy, I can smell that from
Yeah,
here.
'cause I was gonna say that's very pungent.
This is
That smells good.
this
it
is
does
mighty.
smell good.
That smells actually really good.
Ooh. I'm just expecting Jesus to come pounding on the door. White boy, I know you have something in there. He couldn't be here tonight.
I want to do it, but I know if I do it, since we're live on camera,
It's gonna pop out the bottom.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Do
I
not.
want to do it.
Don't do it.
There we go.
Okay.
I'll take that. All right, I'll give it a shot.
It actually smells good.
The salsa has wooed me.
It is dark salsa too. Look
It
at that.
smells like.
Get the yeah.
It smells like
Yeah,
the normal
yeah.
salsa.
See, I got a huge glob, and you guys,
Well, I wanted a huge glob.
you want to trade me?
Get a
Yeah,
huge
dude.
glob. I got a huge glob. Grab a huge glob.
You got a huge glob. It's good enough. This fucking chip is.
It smells like
Sure.
a salsa. It smells good.
All right.
1,
2,
2, 3.
Oh. Yeah. That's 100% a picante.
Oh,
There's okay. Spice is building. Not bad. Oh. No, there's spice there.
Where?
oh.
This guy.
Can I have a piece of bread, please?
No.
That
It's
is
not
re-
too spicy. There is spice, but it's not too spicy. It's
Where?
actually really good.
It is very good, but
Why is everything cold? Did you guys refrigerate the bread?
no. Okay. It has a bit of a kick for me,
Eh?
but I have a low sensitivity to spice.
There's a kick there. A nice kick.
goddamn.
I like that. That was good.
That initial flavor, it's nice and juicy and very herbal.
Moist.
Doesn't taste like grass.
Moist.
No, seriously, this is freaking good.
Yeah, it's good. It's definitely a very good salsa. It's good. Good chip dipping salsa.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's kind of like I'm not sure what to do with it other than just grab a salty
Thank
chip.
you, Tara, for agreeing with me. It's not that hot.
It's not the worst, but it
lingers.
It does sting and it does linger.
My raviolis were spicier than this.
No,
I don't. I have to disagree with you on that.
Your raviolis are not as spicy. I didn't think your raviolis were spicy at all, but also, he made raviolis, which I have a bowl over there. I think that was the perfect amount of heat.
Ravioli sausage Alfredo. Sans glace.
Anyway,
Explain.
No, you get to explain this one.
What does sans mean?
Without.
without.
Without glass?
Without glass.
Okay. There was about a year ago, I was making Alfredo raviolis. And Alfredo comes in glass jars, and I was shaking the jars into the ravioli. And I cracked it on the microwave or something and just shattered it all over the kitchen and into the food, and it ruined the food. We tried to eat it, but he ate some glass and it's like, no, I'm sorry, guys.
So now whenever I make ravioli Alfredo, I call it sans glace.
Because sans is French for without. But all right.
Henry Weinhard's root beer.
All right. Not sponsored.
Yes, I
This
shattered
one I'm
some
scared
glass
of.
into our food after I spent like 30 minutes cooking it.
Want to pop this bad boy?
And I felt so bad, but every once in a while these jokes come up. I'm like, ah.
Oh boy. I can smell that from here.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm sitting way over here and I can smell it.
Woo! That's going to be...
That's pickled.
Oh mama.
That's going to be painful.
Oh, that was unrelated, I swear.
This is going to be spicy. This is cowboy candy, which I'm going to admit I'm not the biggest fan of cowboy candy.
I'm going to get me a nice big juicy carrot here.
You are a big juicy carrot.
All right, what is in this? Because there's carrots,
Tara!
there's jalapenos, there's red sweet peppers. What are the yellow ones?
Okay, she says that yes, this one is pickled.
Haha.
Hi mom, love you.
Okay, this...
She says she forgot. She doesn't remember what she put in there.
All right, this looks like a yellow sweet pepper. Ooh, this is going to be spicy.
Oh boy. I'm scared.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
We're gonna die.
Oh, you're fine.
Oh. Oh god.
It's pickled. There's no fire.
That is so.
Sour? Yeah.
That's cowboy candy.
Okay, yep, I'm getting some.
I've never been a fan of cowboy candy.
I'm getting some heat, but it is very, very sour.
Carrots, garlic, onion, peppers, and jalapenos.
Honestly, it's not spicy. Not
No,
much,
but it has this weird bitter sourness.
you know.
I like the salsa a lot more. And I am getting a very small kick. But,
There is a little bit.
Smoky.
See, I'm just gonna say it. I've never had cowboy candy that I like. I mean,
but it's not bad.
there's
That
spice.
sourness, though, has caught me off guard. And,
Okay, what would we use that in?
yeah, what would we do with it?
Depends on how the. I feel-
Could you use it in a stir fry, maybe?
The pickling bread, maybe. Yeah.
It's
It definitely has a very weak bit of spice. It's mostly just, really vinegary saltiness.
You can use it as a food additive somewhere.
It's
yeah,
not
maybe
bad.
If you fried it up with some noodles.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh yeah, I made sure. Maybe if you fried it up with some noodles.
Yeah, fry it up with some noodles. Maybe throw it in some eggs. That'd be good in some fried eggs.
Yeah. But those peaches and that syrup, and the salsa's good too. You know what? Assuming Jesus is back next week, he's got to try that. Like seriously, that salsa's actually good.
Honestly, I'm gonna say the peaches, very good. This salsa was good. Cowboy candy, I don't like it personally.
Bias.
Like, I've never had good cowboy candy.
Bias.
My mom says use it as a side dish for something Mexican.
Would Jesus want to cook with it? We'd have
Maybe
to
some fajita.
Jesus wasn't available tonight. He didn't say what he had. He is planning to be here on our Halloween show, which will be on a Tuesday,
Yep.
October 31st. We have some nice plans, but that's going to be a great show.
Good segue. Good job.
Thank you.
You should be
And
proud of that one.
I'm not. Because you're drawing it out.
Anyway, though, thank you again to the Black Lily 1313.
This was good salsa.
Thanks, Tara, for these. Actually, yeah, no, these were good.
Thank you, Tara. And did Sean write that?
Yes, Sean wrote. If I'm not mistaken, Sean wrote all the stories that come in the mystery boxes.
Thank you, Sean.
Taken-
This was actually really awesome.
Yeah, and he was saying that was a repurposed box,
Like,
meaning it was something else, and they changed it to be the Labyrinth Minotaur theme.
Ooh, nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you
That's
very much.
actually
That's really cool.
See, she's calling it Mexican carrots, not cowboy candy, which I always thought that was the same thing.
See, the cowboy candy I had has been like thick gel, and so I don't know.
Wow.
Asking the wrong person here.
I
Tara said she painted the boxes.
You did a really good job. Thank you very much. But fortunately, with that, I do need to go get to work. So, y'all
And
have
we're
a fantastic night.
We're gonna clear this off a little bit.
Just remember, only one can tell the truth, and only one can tell a lie. And I forgot where I was going with this. So you guys have a good night.
what?
Don't
I
forget
know.
your box.
I'm not gonna forget my box. I'm just gonna leave it
Bye.
Bye.
there. No, just keep it there.
We gotta clear the table off.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's right.
So we are about to play a board game.
Yep.
Kristoff and I we're going to be playing a board game.
Yeah, you wanna
Start.
start putting this stuff in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Whilst I give a little bit of context.
Yeah.
First of all, we're gonna put famine.
Thank you again. That was actually all of it really good. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, so
Just ignore me as I do
yeah,
my.
just focus on my voice. I'm gonna talk to the chat here for a minute. Hello, everybody. Would you call that a face-banging kobold? Well, I am now, Dad. I am going to now. But, so, Horrified from Ravensburg. By the way, we are not sponsored.
We are not sponsored.
Not sponsored. I'm just waiting to get a cease and desist message from them, honestly, at this point. But anyway.
We're giving them free advertisement. They're welcome. How
Oh,
about
yeah. But no, so
freaking? Oh, we have our window open.
so you guys can probably hear that noise.
Clown car up there, I guess.
Assholes. Anyway, though. So I did not expect this, and it actually completely jumps me by surprise. Hopefully this becomes a tradition, like every October, Ravensburger puts out a new Horrified, because these are really cool. It's a really good setup for a game. Greek monsters are an interesting choice, in my opinion. It's kind of weird thinking about it. Greek monsters are kind of like that one uncle that you kind of take for granted, because he's always there. You know what I mean? You never really interact with him all that much, but like any family event, anytime, he's always there. You know what I mean? He's just, you kind of.
I actually really like
The rabbit foot charm.
Greek monsters like that.
Yeah, they're always there, and maybe this is more because we're in America, and America is descended from, Britain, which is itself descended from Greece and Rome.
Oh, I was going to say tea.
Be quiet. My point is that Greek mythology, it really is a vein that runs through all of Western civilization. In fact, I was talking to the bishop not too long ago, actually, like, I say not too long ago, I mean like last night, I think, how there's actually a lot of eerie similarities between a lot of Greek heroes and heroes from the Bible. Now, of course, I would argue it's because, all legends, all mythology are derived from the same core legends, just retold in different ways for different cultures. But, it's really hard to put down and describe because Greek culture really, even though everyone always says that the Greeks weren't actually that powerful, the Romans were the powerful ones, it's like, they were more recent. So maybe they're kind of more fresh in our minds. But Greek history and Greek culture and Greek mythology, it's kind of taken for granted because everyone is so used to it. You know what I mean? Everyone knows Heracles. Everyone knows Medusa. Everyone knows about Cerberus. These characters are so legendary and have just been there for so many generations and so long that you almost forget that they are from a specific culture. They're everywhere. You know what I mean? And then it gets worse because then there's a lot of them, people know the story, but they don't remember the name. Like, for example, who here can tell me who Theseus is?
See, my thing is I know the guy with the flying boots, but I can't.
Remember his name?
Yeah. I know you're going to say it. I'm going to know it.
Apollo, if I'm not mistaken. Hermes. No, it was Hermes. Hermes had the flying sandals.
Yeah, the flying. I'm sure.
That was Hermes.
My bare foot on camera. Sorry, guys.
Anyway.
And we lost 1 million frames.
Quentin Tarantino shot. Anyway, though, Greek mythology, like I said, it's so old. It's kind of not even its own culture. It's a part of everything else. It was. I've heard people make the arguments that Greek mythology is the origin of mythology. Like, and it's funny because, like, Greece wasn't the oldest culture in the world. Of course not. I mean, hell, we don't even know who is the oldest culture. There's all kinds of arguments about, well, it was actually the Wiccan tribe in Western Europe, and it was the Mesopotamians up in modern-day Russia, and all this other stuff. But here's the thing. Nobody really took the same level of care in preserving their stories like the Greeks. I mean, you want to talk about art and, preserving information. The Greeks took it to a whole different level. And for the record, we're damn glad that they did. Because, this might be a bold statement, but do you like Tolkien? Do you like Lovecraft? Do you like King Arthur? Well, guess what? If it wasn't for legends and mythologies like the Greek, those things would never have happened. So, tonight we're going to say thank you to the Greeks and all their monsters and all their heroes, and specifically, yes, actually, Dad, the term soulmate comes from Greek, actually. But anyway, we're going to have a special guest on tonight to help us remember and have some fun with Greek history and mythology. A student of anthropology at Tulane.
Hi, Sean.
The resident Lord of Chaos. We're all still good, right? Yeah, okay.
Everything's looking good.
All right.
We dropped a bunch of frames. I don't know at what point, but it was only like 3,000.
Yep, we have the cards. We'll show the game off a bit more once it's
actually set up. I'm actually setting it up off camera.
Yeah, and we're going to adjust the camera and fix everything and make it look good. But in the meantime, alrighty, let's let's get. Actually, you're better off over there.
Also, neither of us have played this game.
We played the
before.
other Horrifieds.
We have played Horrifieds, just not this specific one.
Yeah. So we're going to be learning with you guys. But let's get Sean on the line. This is our resident Lord of Chaos, student of anthropology, Tulane.
And forgive the camera movements here. We are setting up.
Hello? Can you hear us?
Yes. Do
Hi,
I sound
Sean.
all right?
I'm not sure. Guys, in the chat, help me out here. Can you hear Sean on the radio, on the phone?
Hello. Testing.
Say something, little dude.
Yeah? What should I say?
Yeah. Okay, it looks like you are picking up. Try speaking now.
Alright, so,
Are you on speakerphone?
as he said, I'm an anthropology student, and I wouldn't say my is necessarily the Greeks. I'm a bit earlier, about 3,000 years or so, specifically on Crete.
Which
But,
is...
of course,
Now, Crete is specifically important because that's where King Minos was, and the Minotaur.
yes, King Minos.
Minos.
And, the cool thing about him, actually the son of Zeus and Europa, so he's a bit of a divine figure. And we only know about Crete is from either the archaeological record, which has been a little butchered, and Homer.
Now, Homer...
Odyssey, he drops a few lines. Yeah, the blind bard
Yeah.
talks about Odysseus travels. He drops a few lines about the king of Minos and how the island of Crete with its many tongues. He also says something about the water being wine-colored. And of course he talks about all the gods and Athena summoning serpents to eat people alive. He's a little questionable at times, but he's the only source we have
Yeah.
that we know about. So,
Yeah. Now,
but he
you
does talk
you
about
were
Minos and the
you were at Crete recently, weren't you?
this summer. I spent 2 weeks in Knossos, the little village outside of the palace.
Yeah. On the island.
Yeah, I was there. I actually went to the archaeological site too.
Now, Minos, is it pronounced Minos or Minos? Or is that kind of a tomato?
It's like I like to say Minos, King Minos, but it could work either way. He's just the guy.
Yeah. Now, in the stories about the Minotaur, bulls were very important to him. The whole thing with the Minotaur happened because he didn't want to sacrifice a bull to Poseidon, I think it was.
All right. So the whole reason they say the Greeks they never interacted really with the Minoans, but the Minoans had a huge bull motif. They did bull jumping that were in all their paintings. They had the horns of consecration. They loved bulls. It was like their icon, like how the French king the Minoans had bulls. So the Greeks interpreted this as bulls being an object for them. In the story, Poseidon gives Minos this beautiful white bull on the grounds that he's going to sell and give it back to Poseidon. And he's doing this so Minos can win the favor of the people and become the king of Crete compared to his two brothers.
Yeah.
As it goes, Minos likes the bull way too much, and he kills a different bull that's a lot less prettier.
Right. But he was supposed to give the white bull in sacrifice, kind of give it back to Poseidon.
Yeah. And then, the story goes, Poseidon curses Minos' wife to fall in love with the bull, and that's sort of where the Minotaur comes from.
Oh dear. I think you're cutting out a little bit here.
Yeah. So, Pasiphae, queen, she falls in love with the bull, and then it just so happens that Daedalus, master there on Crete at the time,
Yeah,
so she
he
commissions him to build her.
yeah, Daedalus, he was an architect or something, a builder.
He's the one with Icarus.
Yeah.
Also.
The father of Icarus.
Yeah. He builds her a bull body mechanism for her to hide in, and then the fast forward a bit. His birth to the Minotaur shortly afterwards. He's a little freak, bullhead, of course.
Yeah.
And it's a bad look for the king. Put it gently.
Yeah.
So from there, since Daedalus is right there, master architect, Minos commissions him to build him the labyrinth, as it is known, to be for his little freak child, because he doesn't want to kill it, because he's too nice of a guy, I guess.
See, the funny thing is the version I heard was he saw an opportunity. He wanted to use the Minotaur as a weapon when he planned to attack Athens, I believe it was. And so Athens
would
had...
have been the mainland, so Athens, yeah.
Yeah, and so like Athens had to send sacrifices as tribute, or else he would sick the Minotaur on them.
Every year he'd get a handful of young Athenian youth and just send them on into the labyrinth. Minotaur is a monster. He eats humans because that's what monsters do in Greek mythology. But if you think about it, he probably wouldn't really eat the herbivore teeth.
Yeah, no.
It doesn't really add up.
See, that's something I've been thinking about the last few days. The Minotaur is not a villain. He literally, he didn't do anything wrong. It was Minos. Minos, the tyrant, was the one who...
And if you think about it,
yeah?
like, further, he's actually nice. He's got his own little basement apartment. No one's ever gonna go down there. His dad is like a demigod and sends him people to eat, honestly. He like the world's history's first recorded, like, neat basement dweller.
Well, you know, I don't think it's in the...
I want to be roommates with the Minotaur.
Yeah? I mean, well, yeah. So, but like I said, it's like, Minos is the villain.
He'd probably be a chiller.
Yeah, if it was, yeah. I mean, well, cows are usually pretty docile, too, and so are bulls, honestly. I mean, we see them in rodeos and stuff, but those bulls are usually provoked. But no, a Minotaur would be kind of a cool roommate if you think about it. I mean, but yeah.
But this is where Theseus comes in. You mentioned him earlier, but you said... and he's the one that goes on to make Athens what it is. And being the young hero he is, Ariadne falls in love with him instantly. She's the actual daughter of Pasiphae and Minos.
Yeah.
That gives him the thread to lead himself through the labyrinth.
So he doesn't get lost, yeah.
And then from there, if you actually know where you are, I guess it's pretty easy to kill. Theseus decapitated him pretty easily.
See,
I don't know why Minos let him take a sword in there in the first place, but I guess.
Yeah, well, now, see, I remember the version I heard, he actually found the Minotaur sleeping, and he stabbed the Minotaur in the neck.
Oh.
He didn't actually fight the Minotaur.
Heard that one. They always depicted it in a fight scene. There's a really good Italian where it gets a little homoerotic. That's how the Italians were.
Oh, boy. Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, they were Greek. But,
Yeah.
yeah, so we're going to be playing Horrified tonight. Hold on a second. I'm gonna test something out. Okay? And I'm going to need you in the chat to actually help us out here. So I'm trying to set up the... Okay, try talking real quick. What? Okay, try talking. Can you hear me?
Hear me now? Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. Chat, can you guys hear him?
Alright.
We're trying to get a hands-free
Hello.
setup for the phone. And of course, nobody wants to talk now.
Testing.
Hi, Sean. How you doing? This is Joseph.
That is not going to work.
Hi.
See, that works.
Hello.
See, I can... Hold on.
Hi.
Yeah, talk up, buddy. Say something so we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Testing.
Thank
Yeah.
you for calling in.
But anyway, so we have Sean here, and yeah, they're saying they can hear him. They can kind of hear him. Okay.
Okay. I'll speak up a little, maybe.
Yeah, because what I was picturing is as we play, you know, you could chime in and give us some pearls of information about these things, because there's a lot of stuff in this game that I don't know. Like, do you know? Are you familiar with what's in Acropolis?
An Acropolis?
An Acropolis.
So, yeah, so the Acropolis is, that's like the big palace structure in Athens. It's the one mountain right there in the center of it. And it was a big deal for the Greeks. It's sort of their monument to the Persian War. And there's a lot of significant stuff there. That's sort of where the origin story for Athens happens, basically.
Oh, okay. Now, a necropolis is like a big tomb, right?
Yeah, it's a necro-acropolis.
Okay. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I love the board on this. I love all the Ravensburger maps. The artwork is incredible. But there's all kinds of stuff. Like there's a lighthouse, and there's temples to different deities, and then there's like just Acropolis and the Necropolis. And I thought maybe that'd be interesting to mention, you know, what they are. Now, Opolis means city, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Like a polis, that's like the city. Yeah. In the group of people. Opolis.
Peopleopolis. Yeah. So we're going to explain the game real quick. In this game, just like in previous Horrified, you play against, you know, the universal monsters or the various cryptids. In this one, you're going up against Greek monsters. And we're going to be playing tonight against Cerberus, the Minotaur, and Medusa. And hopefully we don't get the tar beat out of us.
Again, like last time we played a board game.
We lost when it was us against 3. We won when it was 2-on-2. Now, the interesting thing that Ravensburger has done with this one is that there are layers, and we have to go to these layers and reveal them. There we go, it's on screen. We have to reveal these layers, and we have to find the right layers that can defeat Medusa, the Minotaur, and Cerberus. Because all 3 of them have layers. But anyway, just like the other one, there's multiple characters. Anyway, so it is really warm. Could you turn the AC on?
Yeah.
I
I did close the door so they could hear us.
Yeah, but hopefully the AC isn't that loud.
Oh, it's fine.
You know, I kind of wish you were here to play this with us, Sean, because this one is interesting. Because it has the first time in a Horrified game where you play as non-humans. You can actually play as Pegasus and a satyr, a little goat person. And it's funny because
The satyrs are really funny. I love the satyrs.
Yeah, but just like in the other Horrified games, every playable character kind of has their own special abilities and unique. There you are. Get up!
Your dog got me.
Get up! unique abilities and so on. But anyway, and it's funny because even a lot of the other reviews that I found of this game, they'll tell you specifically you should always take the Ranger. So the goal of Horrified is to capture these monsters, but they're going to be causing chaos and killing people and destroying stuff to raise this panic meter here at the top of the screen, or at the top of the board. But what's cool about the Ranger is that the Ranger gets a special bonus power every time the panic goes up. And it's like, you got to bring that character with you. So I'm going to be taking the Ranger myself, and then the Bishop.
Sorry.
You're just never going to be satisfied with the camera angle, dude.
No, I won't. You know me.
Yeah, well, then get over here. And while the Bishop decides who he's going to take into battle to save this island, I'll introduce us to our opponents tonight. So the first one is Cerberus. Now, everybody knows Cerberus, the three-headed dog from the underworld. And what I think is funny is that in this game...
I have something to say about that, actually.
You have a story about Cerberus?
Yes, I read into it. First few appearances, and continually throughout his appearances in Greek literature and art, they can't decide if he has. So we know him as the iconic three heads, but in his first few outings, in 50 to 100 dog heads, plus a mane of snakes. And then they realized that they could depict in pottery, so they went down to 2 or even 1 heads, and occasionally they do the classic 3-headed depiction. It was really us and like pop culture that settled on the 3-headed look more than anything.
Well, I personally like it myself. I think it looks good. But yeah, so we have Cerberus.
100 heads is too much.
Yeah, I mean, it's bad enough with 3 because you only have 2 hands, so that's 1 head that you can't pet. Imagine trying to pet 100 dogs at one time. But what's funny about Cerberus is all these other monsters are on a rampage and they're trying to kill everyone and do all this bad stuff. Cerberus is a good boy. He literally is lost and panicking because he's scared and he wants to go back to the underworld. So we have to help him. We have to unlock the gates to the underworld and then lure him to the gate so he can go home. He's not actually trying to hurt anyone. Because Cerberus is a good boy, because all dogs are good boys.
It's true.
Or girls.
It's true.
But yeah, I remember hearing about that, about how Cerberus had an inconsistency with the number of heads. Now, our next monster is Medusa. Now, the reason I'm having Medusa in this time is because if I'm not mistaken, Mom, if you're there, Mom, if you're still there, my mother always said that her favorite Greek monster was Medusa. Now, what's interesting is that they use the depiction from Clash of the Titans, because the original Medusa didn't have the snake tail. She had feet and legs and everything. I'm still not sure why they went with that decision in Clash of the Titans. Cool movie, though.
Kind of like a Naga or a Yanti.
Yeah. And then, of course, we have the Minotaur. Oh, yes. Sean, chime in.
In the Temple of Artemis, which is on a separate on Crete, it's on one of the, I think, like the Peloponnese. There's this really beautiful frieze of Medusa where she's all freaky, then right at you, and she's looking forward, which is a big taboo for Greek art. And that's like one of my favorite depictions of Medusa. And she has 2. I always thought that made her look freakier, honestly.
You cut out there. What did she have? 2 what?
She has human legs.
Yeah, she had.
Snake tail is one of the archaic depictions.
Yeah, because she was turned into a Gorgon, which is a creature. There were other Gorgons. And they made her
Yeah,
their
she had
queen.
two sisters too.
Yeah. But I always thought it was funny. She was turned into this hideous Gorgon, so ugly she could turn you to stone. And the Gorgons looked at her and went, "Oh, you're so ugly. You must be our queen." It's like, is that not the most backhanded compliment you could possibly give somebody? "Oh, you're so ugly. You can be our queen."
Okay.
And it's interesting, too, because I've heard very conflicting stories about Medusa. And I know this might not be exactly what you know, but maybe you could help me get to the bottom of this. Because the story I always heard, she was a priestess of Athena, but Poseidon fell in love with her. And so she tried to play Poseidon and Athena against each other to get both of them to bless her and stuff. But she kind of fumbled, and Poseidon ended up giving her the Zeus treatment, if you know what I mean, and I think you do. And because of that, Athena accused her of basically trying to sleep with Poseidon, and so Athena cursed her and turned her into a Gorgon. But I've heard other versions of the story that say that Medusa was completely innocent. And I don't know, it's weird how, like, I always heard it she was a bitch. She was a bitch who tried to play the gods against each other, and she paid for it. But more modernly, I hear about how she was a victim herself. And do you have any insight into that?
I honestly don't. I've always heard the Medusa story growing up. But I will say, in later depictions around more of Alexander the Great time, they actually made Medusa very pretty. So she's not always the ugly monster that you people say she is.
But anyway, so to beat Cerberus, we have to. Did you decide your character?
Yes. In this game, you can play as Pegasus. No rider. Normally, every character has 4 moves and 1 special ability. Pegasus has no special ability, but has 5 moves.
Plus, you get to say you're playing as Pegasus.
Exactly. So, I'm going to be playing as Pegasus. And I start at the stables.
The stables.
Okay.
Cerberus starts at the Temple of Hades. I am the ranger, and I'm going to be in the Forest of the Dryads.
Where does the Minotaur start?
I think he's in the Acropolis.
Cora?
Is that where he starts?
Oh, Acropolis right there. I don't know.
Yeah. Now, with him, we need to beat the Minotaur. You need to assemble a labyrinth for him. So we need some space. Yeah. Give me the bag. Set the 3. Yeah. It's probably this game takes up a lot more space than the other ones I notice. Yeah, and Cerberus, we have to put these keys,
Yeah, you have to have 2 keys to open this gate.
which is where Cerberus wants to go. You need to get him into the underworld, because he wants to go home to his master. That one goes... No, that's for the Minotaur.
Oh, that's the Minotaur.
Yeah, that's the starting piece for the Minotaur.
Oh, okay, I see.
Cerberus
So Cerberus has a gate, which you
has
open.
like 4 or 5 tokens on it. Yep.
I've never played this before.
It's
I don't
okay.
know.
I'm right there with you, buddy.
Thankfully, he did all the research, so we know how to play it.
Yeah. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4 gates for him. We have the pieces of the labyrinth over here. They'll be face down and shuffled up. And then
Where does Medusa start?
Medusa starts
Place Medusa on the board at the Bay of Ghosts.
So she's way down in the south. And then there are Medusa. We have to lure her to these locations with these mirrors. So the vineyard.
Okay, so she's like the Mothman. You have to set the traps.
Sort of, but backwards. You have to force her to go to where those mirrors are, and once she's visited each spot, then you have to find her lair and defeat her in her lair. This is the
That
battle.
sounds really hard, actually.
And the Acropolis. Yeah, now let me see her real quick. So I think you can actually like force her to move. Yeah, you can discard orange items to make her move spaces and chase her to where there's a mirror. And once she's gotten to each mirror, then you can lure her back to her lair and defeat her there with 6 plus green items.
Okay. And where's her lair? Where she's
It's hidden. It's one of these that we have to pay items to reveal.
Okay.
Now, unlike other games, we're going to start with a whole bunch of items in the field.
Alright.
We get 12 total, so here, count those up. And I like this bag. So the other Horrified
This is
games
6.
came with bag. Okay, I'll get us more. Wait a minute. Here's 1, 5, and 6. This is a really nice bag. Now the Universal Monsters one was an actual cloth bag, and the cryptid monsters, they were a bag like this, made of this tough plastic, kind of denim looking stuff, which is really cool. I like these bags. Yeah, and then okay, so how to play cards, we want one of those. And just like in other Horrified games, there's a deck of monster cards. When these run out, we lose. So it's kind of a race against the clock. Need some help finding him?
Oh.
Temple of Zeus, that's... Where's the Temple of Zeus? There's the Temple of Zeus. We got a golden apple in the Temple of Athena. The golden apple. What was Sean? Do you remember the story with the golden apples? Wasn't there a golden apple story?
The golden apple, it's related to the Trojan War. Ooh, I cannot remember the lady's name, but it's basically like, can't remember actually. I lied.
I remember there was some significance about a golden apple. Didn't Heracles have to go and fetch a golden apple?
It's the golden apple of discord. When we started the Trojan War, because Eris, the goddess of discord, was not invited to a wedding.
Really? Isn't that how Sleeping Beauty starts? They didn't invite the Queen of Evil to the coronation of the baby? Either way.
Something like that.
Either way, so to start the game, we each get a perk. Here you go.
And my perk is the Intervention of the Gods. Choose one. Move any monster up to 3 spaces, or place a hero in a monster space.
Ooh. I have the Might of Poseidon. Choose one. Move each monster 2 spaces, or each hero 2 spaces.
Ooh.
Those could be very useful. But
Yeah.
so the way you determine who goes first in a game of Horrified is who watched the horror movie most recently gets to pick. We both watched The Creature Lives Among Us like 2 or 3 days ago.
Yeah.
So we tie.
We talked about this last night, yeah.
So, Sean, since you're here and you're kind of our guest of honor tonight, who should go first, the Ranger or Pegasus?
I'm gonna give it to Pegasus because you picked the best character. I think that's Scummy.
I love how I'm sorry. I do love how you get to play as Pegasus, but yeah. Now Pegasus has 5
moves.
Yep. And we have a lot of work to do. We gotta find the gates to the underworld. We need to find Medusa's lair. We need to find the Minotaur's lair. And then we can actually start beating them. We can't even beat them until we reveal their lairs. Now, not every monster has a lair. And there are 4 layers on the board. So one of these layers is a dud and completely useless to us.
And these will be the layers, right?
Yeah, the layers. You have to sacrifice 3 points worth of items to reveal what layer it is. And I noticed something interesting, because this is something people have complained about with Horrified, is how the heroes are all the same. You know, they have the same abilities. We do not have Agent Teal.
We don't have a blinker either.
We don't know.
Like I used to do with the Mountain Man, who can just
Or
blink.
the Scout.
The Scout, yeah.
The Scout would be Scout. I do wish there was a way you could play Horrified all together, because it'd be funny to have like the Ranger and the Scout and stuff like that. It'd be cool if there was a crossover game.
Yeah, and I have 5 moves, so I am going to go 1, 2, pick up the Mosaic worth 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, pick up the Grapevine, which is worth 2, and then go back for 5. And that will
Okay.
make it your turn.
Well, you gotta draw a monster card.
Really quick,
Pegasus.
Yes,
while
Sean.
we're still early on, is the Cyclops one of the monsters available to fight?
The Cyclops is not in this game, actually. No. The
That's so
monsters.
disappointing. They put in the Manticore though, right?
Yes, the Manticore is in it. It's the Manticore, the Minotaur, Cerberus, Medusa, the Siren, and the Basilisk. But the Basilisk
The
looks like
Manticore's kind of a weak
You broke up. Did you say that again, Sean?
because I think the Manticore is a weak pick because that's like Persian mythology. Like it's all kind of that shared Mediterranean, because like Greece had like sphinxes in their stories.
Yeah, they had a Sphinx.
I would have picked the Cyclops instead.
I'm kind of surprised the Hydra's not in
I really
this.
like Cyclopses. Yeah,
I'm personally
they
surprised
have to make a sequel.
Yeah, there's no reason they couldn't make more Greek monsters. That'd be cool. But anyway, so you gotta reveal a monster card.
Dun, 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 dun.
What do we got?
Obsession. Move each hero and legend 2 spaces toward the monster closest to them.
Oh, dang.
So that moves me.
To the Minotaur space, and I'm going to move 2 spaces?
Yeah.
2 spaces to the Temple of Hades with Cerberus. Now, another interesting thing,
Oh yeah. What about the frenzied monster?
the Frenzied Monster, who has the lowest Frenzy?
Frenzy 2, Frenzy 5, Frenzy 6.
So Cerberus is Frenzied. Okay.
So Cerberus is frenzied.
Now, what's interesting is in previous Horrified games, every monster had their own unique symbol. But in this game, the monsters actually share different symbols, so it's possible that a single card could activate multiple enemies. And let's see here.
Frenzied
Does not
X.
activate, so it's X'd out.
The helmet.
But the helmet, do any of the monsters have the helmet icon?
That would
The
be-
Minotaur
the
does.
Minotaur does.
How many dice does he get?
3.
3?
I'm reading this correctly. Yeah, 3.
Okay, yep. Minotaur's going to get to take an action with 3 dice. But first, we get 2 more items.
I always overlook this every time we play these games.
Well, to be fair, the number's kind of tiny down the corner. Here's 2 items. The Minotaur's about to swing for the fences to fight Pegasus.
Where's the gymnasium? Right there.
Gymnasium?
And yeah, we have a helmet and a bow, both in the gymnasium.
All right, but here's your 3 dice.
Oh boy. Hey, all blinks.
He missed. He missed 3 times. To be fair, I imagine it'd be hard to hit Pegasus. Stay in the air. Just stay up.
Minotaur versus Pegasus. That'd be cool.
I would assume the Minotaur would only need like 1 good hit to take Pegasus down.
Yeah, Pegasus.
But anyway, don't ever do that again. Anyway, it's my turn. I have 4 activations. I'm going to get away from Cerberus. Go 1, 2, 3 to pick up a Grapevine, and then 4 to go to the battlefield. And that's going to be my activation. So let's see what monster card effects. Hippolyta.
Hoplite.
No, Hippolyta. That's a hero.
Oh.
She appears in the stadium, and we get 3 items. Hippolyta. Sean, do you remember a character Hippolyta?
I want to say that might be the woman that Achilles falls in love with.
She has a dog with her.
She has a dog with her, and she's holding a bow and arrow.
Yeah, she's the I want to say she's the woman that fought with Achilles that he killed.
Ugh. Well, she's going to make the Frenzied monster activate, and any enemy with a torch icon. Does anyone have a torch? Cerberus has a torch. But only Cerberus. So
Yeah.
Cerberus is going to activate, move 1, 2, and then again 1, and he's just going to stay there, and now he's going to attack me. It's okay, puppy. It's all right. I'm trying to help you, I swear. But he misses. Okay, good. Well, I mean, it makes sense that he's not trying to hurt anybody. He's just scared.
Yeah.
But that's going to make it your turn again, Pegasus.
Okie dokie.
We need to start picking up items. Oh, yeah. Did we put items down for Hippola? No.
Not for you. Yeah, no, we didn't. Actually, good thinking.
Yeah, she gave us 3. They're kind of sticking together.
Why'd you give them all to me? I don't know where anything's at.
What makes you think I know?
I don't know. Bay of Ghosts.
The Bay of Ghosts down with Medusa.
Which I think is the coolest thing because it's a bunch of rocks and a bunch of ships wrecked in the sea. Mount Iliad.
Mount Iliad, up here.
Alright, so I have 5 turns.
Yeah, 5 activations here.
1. Second activation, I'm going to spend the Mosaic and the Grapevine, which is 2 and 1.
For 3. And
3.
what is the layer?
Cerberus Underworld Door. Advance. Use blue to roll 3 dice. You may discard a green to re-roll a number of dice equal to the item strength. You may remove 1 door token if you have rolled the glyphs on it. What does that mean?
So you have to roll the dice and match the different symbols.
Okay.
And every time you do, you take that piece off. And this is for Cerberus. Okay, so we know where we have to get Cerberus to.
Okay.
You don't have any blue items, though.
No, I spent all my items to unlock it.
Yeah. Bugger. But you still have 3 activations.
I do.
You know what I noticed? The Jock. The ability to like grab stuff from different areas. No one has that either.
Yeah, he's not in this.
Yeah.
I am going to use my 3rd action to grab this.
What is that?
A javelin worth 5.
Wow. Nice.
3, 4, and then my 5th action to grab the Copus,
Which is a type of
worth
sword.
6. So
Wow.
that's actually pretty good. These are both orange.
Okay, well we need oranges to chase Medusa around, don't we?
And that'll be my turn.
Okay, but you get a monster card.
Legend Arachne.
Arachne. Sean, help us out here. Do you remember Arachne?
This is
She, I believe she was another person that, I want to say she was cursed by Athena again, because she was a weaver. She was very bold, and she considered herself more beautiful and better than the gods at weaving. And I want to say she was cursed to be a spider, or at least that's how she's interpreted
Yeah,
in modern concept. She's like a weird spider lady.
Yeah,
She's a 6-armed lady in this picture.
with like 4 eyes. Yeah, she does not look like she's having a good time. Uh-oh.
I do want to blame it on Athena, though. I do not think Athena was exercising girl boss power when she cursed multiple women to be ugly, hideous monsters.
Jealousy is an ugly thing.
Where's the trading post?
Trading post? I would assume it'd be near the porch, wouldn't it? Hold on.
Oh, right here. Trading post.
And a portrait in the necropolis. Alright, and then the frenzied monster will activate and any with the wing icon.
I don't see a wing icon. What's the wing icon? No one has the wing icon.
Okay, but Cerberus is frenzied, so he's going to activate. And he's going to attack me again with 2 dice. And both will hit.
Ouch.
You know what? I'm going to let him hit me. Because I want to save the item I have. And because I get stronger. So, when a character is taken out, in other Horrified games you go to the hospital. In this one, you go off the board, and when you would take your next turn, you go to the Temple of Nyx. So I'm off the board. Terror has gone up by 1, but that means that I get a perk. And I have the Speed of Hermes. Move a hero up to 4 spaces. Okay.
That's his name. The flying shoe dude.
Yeah, the Hermes, the one with the flying shoes. That was the god of messages? Messenger of the gods?
Yes, and he's the one that delivers people. I don't know if he delivers them. I think that's Thanatos, but he's involved with the underworld as well.
Okay.
I knew if I heard his name, I would know who the flying shoe dude was.
The flying shoe dude.
In God of War, if you kill him, you steal his coin, and you get to skip the button mash minigames.
That sounds very useful, actually. Okay, now, whose activation was that? Was that mine or yours?
You just did it.
No, I'm saying, so it's your turn now?
Yeah, it's my turn now.
Okay, it's Pegasus' turn now. Cerberus just sent me the Temple of Nyx. It's not his fault. He's scared. It's okay. All the items are congested over here, away from you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go.
And Medusa's not doing anything. Medusa hasn't moved or nothing.
Is that a
Well,
connection?
she kind of was like in her
That is
own
not.
layer in the myth, right? Perseus kind of had to seek her out.
Yeah. He had to go to the Isle of Gorgon and confront her. Oh, good night, Dad. Dad had to go to sleep.
Good night. Where's the Temple of Athena?
There, with the apple.
Alright, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab Spider Lady.
Cerberus is guarding that spot. Wait. I can use the Speed of Hermes for you.
Seriously, I can.
So yeah, I can use, finish your move, go to the battlefield,
So, 5. That's my 5th.
and then I'll cash in Speed of Hermes to give the Pegasus 4 more move.
Oh.
1,
1,
2, 3,
3,
4. So she's at the Temple of Athena.
Spider Lady's safe. We
Yep.
saved her. Because spiders
And-
are friends.
And you get this perk card.
The Power of Zeus. The current player takes 2 additional actions.
You could cash that in and pick up that apple. Because that's a blue one. We need blue.
1. I'm picking up the golden apple.
Golden apple of
and then
Discord.
2 to go here.
There we go. All right. Very productive turn, I think.
That actually really worked out very well.
I'm sorry. I'm kind of loving this story where the Pegasus just swoops in and saves poor Spider Lady and takes her to the temple of the god that cursed her. But anyway, it's time for your monster card.
I'm a horse, and this is called Discord.
Oh my god.
You guys get it.
Yeah, I guarantee Tara's going to make the joke about it. What do we got?
I bet. Legend Io, Temple of Zeus, or Io.
Io. Io or Io? Sean, do you know what Io or Io? Io?
Yeah.
The name sounds very familiar, but
At
I
the
don't think I'm
state.
familiar.
No, she starts at the Temple of Zeus.
Oh, she wants to go to the stables. Okay.
She wants to go to the stables.
For context, she was one of the mortal lovers of Zeus, which narrows it down a lot.
Oh, yeah. She wasn't like the mother of Pegasus, was she?
She was an ancestor to a lot of the famous heroes, so
Okay.
she's just one of them before, but she's one of the older ones, the originals, so which is cool, I guess.
Yeah. And the frenzied monster will activate, moving one space to the closest character they can attack.
That would be me.
But he's going to move there.
Okay.
So another rule change from what I understand. In other Horrified games, the monsters still get to roll their dice, just in case they get a critical. In this one, no. Monsters only get to roll their dice if there is a valid target. But anyway, it's my turn now. I'm back from the dead, and I'm going to spend my first action to pick up these... It's a staff of some kind. Caduceus?
Caduceus?
Caducea. A staff called a Caduceus.
I may be wrong on that, I'm not sure.
And a lyre.
Oh, a lyre.
A harp, basically. So I still have 3 more. And I'm going to go with 2, 3 to pick up the bow in the battlefield, and then 4, because I want to go over here and start trying to unlock those doors.
Yeah.
So that we can at least get Cerberus out of the way, because it's... I know she's just kind of sitting there doing nothing, but it's like... She's up to something. Medusa's up to something. I don't trust this Medusa bitch.
Well, the
And
Minotaur's
Medusa's
not
the
really...
only one that you're actually out to kill.
Yeah, the Minotaur you want to trap back in the labyrinth. Cerberus you want to take him back to his home. Medusa you actually do have to defeat. But here's our monster card. Chiron.
Oh, Chiron!
Chiron?
Oh, is he a centaur or a skeleton?
He doesn't...
he's a centaur.
He's a centaur.
Yeah, that's Chiron. He's, most of the centaurs are jerks, but he's cool. He was the mentor to Jason.
To Jason of the Argonauts.
Yes.
3 items. Well, he might be in a little bit of trouble. Because he's on the same space as the Minotaur. A centaur versus a Minotaur. That'd be interesting.
Minotaur. Either way, they're all tars, right?
The frenzied monster will activate. Moving 1. And he is even spaces from between the two of us. Okay, Sean, should Cerberus go after the Ranger or Pegasus?
Have him take a swipe at the Pegasus.
Okay, so he's coming after you. He's up here at the mountain. Fortunately, he only got to move once, so he's...
Pegasus will just fly over him.
Well, it's your turn, so you might make it good, buddy.
He's got that snake tail for reach.
And in some stories, hundreds of other snakes, too. What is it with snakes?
First
There was
move,
one
picking these up.
depiction where he had 1 dog head and 100
Two.
snake heads.
These items are here.
3. Grab those ones as well.
4.
4, 5.
Okay.
That's my turn.
And your monster card, sir. It's another legend.
Legend. Circe.
Circe. Do you know Circe?
Yes, she's the queen of the witches, and she trapped Odysseus on her island for a little bit.
Wait, it's not Cersei Lannister? He gets it.
I will say she's also, like, She's related to one of the Argonauts. I don't remember it's the girl witch Argonaut. I should know her name. She's important.
Is she related to her husband, which is also her brother?
The vineyard. And she wants to go to...
Game of Thrones.
She wants to go to the mountain. But anyway, 3 items.
3 items.
I'll read.
The frenzied.
And the leaf. Any monster with a leaf icon.
Nobody has a leaf, do they?
I think the Minotaur does.
The Minotaur has
Oh,
a leaf.
dear.
Circe is the aunt of Medea, who is one of the Argonauts.
Ah,
And where's the vineyard?
vineyard. Oh, well, the Minotaur is going to get 2 dice, and he's going to take a swing at what? How do you pronounce his name? The sword?
Chiron.
Chiron. Well.
Let's see if the Minotaur's going to take him out. Yeah.
He does, and he gets a crit.
And what does the Minotaur's crit do?
Take a look. Critical. A player may discard a blue item or else raise the terror by 1. Oh.
The only blue item I have to discard.
I will discard my grapes.
Okay.
So, see, look, the Minotaur's not so bad. We pacified him after he brutally murdered a centaur with grapes.
Yeah. So there, that's...
Oh, actually, kind of ironic there. His sister Ariadne would actually go on to marry Dionysus, the god of wine, who is related to grapes, of course.
Huh. So, in this game of Horrified, when an item is used up, it doesn't immediately go back into the bag. It sits in discard until all players have had a turn, and then it goes back in the bags. So the grapes are going to be set off to the side here. But it's my go now.
Yes.
Oh, wait. Somebody died, so the terror goes up.
Sorry,
and I get a perk. The Beauty of Aphrodite. Choose a space with a hero on it. You may place any number of other heroes on that space. So it's like a rally. We can just rally everyone together.
Oh, I learned a cool fact. Because Aphrodite was born by rising out of the sea, that's why many seafoods are considered aphrodisiacs, such as oysters, even though they're kind of gross.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I did not know that. I actually liked the raw oysters I had.
There's a story that Casanova seduced a virgin by slipping a raw oyster in her mouth, which I'm surprised worked because I think I'd kill someone if they did that to me.
That'll do it. Yeah.
I'm going to actually use the Might of Poseidon, so we each get to move 2. Because I want to get over here and start trying to unlock the door with these blue items that I have.
I get to move 2 or have 2
You
options?
can move up 2.
I want to stay where I'm at.
Okay, that's fine.
Because I want to grab these.
Right, well, now I'm going to start my turn. And I'm going to go ahead and pick up... I'm going to pick up this scroll. That's 1. 2. And then I'm going to first sacrifice the Lear to roll 3 dice. Where's the 3rd dice? There. The dice are really pretty, too.
They are. They really are. They're like a nice blue...
Marble.
Yeah.
Real quick, not sponsored, but honestly, yeah, you should totally pick up this game if you can find it. It's really cool. But here we go, and I have to try and match one of those. 3 hits. Is there a 3 hit? There is a 3 hit.
There's... Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to take that one off.
3 hits.
3 hits. We have 1 door unlocked. I'm going to sacrifice this staff. And this is going to be my last action. Unless I re-roll with the scroll. That's
2 hits.
2 hits. That's another one.
That's the second one.
All right, we have 2 of them down.
Okay.
But that is going to be the end of my turn. And now I have to
Draw a monster card.
And we have... Oh, Sean! You were just talking about this guy. Jason.
Ooh, he's the guy.
Jason, where does he go?
The lighthouse. Are you there? Did we lose you?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, cool.
Am I?
And he wants to go to the port.
Yep, sounds about right, so we can get on his boat. 3 items.
3 items.
And there's a horse at the stable. Try to contain your excitement.
There's a horse at the stable, again.
And there is a
2 horses at the stable.
Rhyton.
What does that mean?
It looks like a
A
cup.
Rhyton is a special, cup, and has very important meaning. They made some beautiful Rhytons in Crete, and it was a big part of their prestige object exchange.
Did you actually get your hands on any? Did you actually see them, or?
I'm gonna be honest. We were digging through trash pits.
Aw.
But that's where we learned the most. I still saw plenty of cool stuff. I saw some stuff with octopi on it, which is cool.
Yeah, you were mentioning. You theorized that the octopus had something to do with the underworld.
Because the octopus was able to go on land and water, they theorized that means that they could have seen them as someone that could cross the passageway between life and death. Because the Minoans, when they weren't playing with dead bodies in the crypts, they were throwing them in the water.
So they gave burials at sea.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, so the frenzied monster and the monster with the purple chalice is going to activate. So Cerberus and Medusa. Medusa finally is activating.
What are they doing?
They're going to move 1. And if there... Oh, she's right there next to Jason.
Oh, Medusa's going after Jason.
And she gets 2 dice. Jason could take Medusa, I think.
I mean...
Oh, wait.
She got a crit. What does the crit do? Petrifying look. Choose a hero in Medusa's location. Then move that hero to the temple location farthest from Medusa. So she doesn't attack him. She just chooses the nearest hero.
What does that mean? Okay, where are the temples?
The temples?
Temple of Zeus is far.
Temple of Athena. Well, there's no hero on her space, so...
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, okay, so... That's weird. So she's...
That's very weak, okay.
That is weak. What the heck? Anyway, though, take it. Just take it. Speaking of, it's your turn.
That was
Did
weak.
Jason live?
Yes, Jason survived.
Now, to do the mirror, I have to get Medusa here, right?
Yes, you have to go to her space and then sacrifice an orange item, and you can move her that many spaces.
Oh.
Or we can just lure her naturally to where there's a mirror.
So I'm going to use my first turn to get the helmet and the coplas for 6 coplas and 3 helmet for 9 total.
These weapons have stupidly high value.
2, 3,
4, 5.
4, 5. I'm going to pick up the javelin for 5, and these were all orange items. Excuse me.
Pegasus is freaking strapped tonight, isn't he? Seriously, you're a walking armory over there.
That's my best horse winning, I'm sorry.
A flying armory.
A flying armory.
Pretty much, yeah, look at all this stuff that I have.
Yeah. You need to get over...
Well, I'm going for Medusa.
Okay, you go for Medusa. What do we got?
Alright, Daedalus.
Daedalus! Finally, he shows up.
That's the guy.
That's the guy who built the labyrinth for the Minotaur.
Oh, by the way, he went to jail. I don't know if I said that. The thing he did with Pasiphae is what got him and Icarus in jail. It's all connected.
Yeah.
Where's the statue?
Of Talos.
Oh, it's okay.
It's here with the layer.
Who's Talos?
The statue of Talos. Can you tell us about that?
I don't think I can.
No, Talos. Wasn't he the man made of bronze?
Like I said, Greece isn't my specific specialty.
So, the Frenzied Monster and the Lightning Bolt icons.
So Cerberus gets to move 1. Lightning Bolt icon, there's... Oh, Medusa gets to move 1.
Well, she's already on space with a hero.
Yeah, she is.
With a thing. So how many dice does she get?
3.
Uh-oh. Jason might be in trouble, boys and girls.
Get him.
What?
Jason and the Argonauts was a great movie. Other than that, I can't tell you anything. Sorry, Sean. Oh, he's dead.
He's very dead. Jason is very, very dead.
That's 2 hits and 1 miss.
We go to 3 terror.
He dead.
I get a perk. The Fury of Ares. Move any monster 4 spaces.
Jason died to the Medusa.
Yeah, just put
Death pile.
Death pile.
We saved the spider lady, as we should, because spiders are friends.
Okay, so here's a question for you guys. For both of you. Between Clash of the Titans and Jason and the Argonauts, which movie do you guys prefer?
I've never seen either.
Oh, that's a tough one. I'm gonna say Clash of the Titans, even though it was made in the 80s, where Jason and the Argonauts was like 60s. So the technology was a lot better, but as a movie itself,
I like
guess
both of them.
Clash of the Titans, even though, yeah, they are both really good.
I'm put those back in the bag.
Oh.
Because it's my turn now.
Wait, don't they go into a discard pile?
They were in the discard pile.
Oh.
Now it's my go. Alright, and it's my turn. I have no items. But I'm going to move 1, 2 to pick up this golden apple. 3, and I'm going to keep her with me. And I'm going to use the golden apple to try and unlock another part of that door.
You got Io. Or Io.
How is it pronounced, Sean? Io or Io?
I'd probably lean towards Io.
And is there any relation to Jupiter's moon with the name of this person?
Oh, like 100%.
Yeah, because Jupiter is Zeus in Roman mythology.
Yeah, that's what Zeus's wives.
See, that's what I figured, but I just wanted to ask to make sure.
Okay, so what do we got? We have a hit and... Okay, hold on. I'm going to sacrifice the scroll. And I'm going to roll... What do I want to do here? I'm going to roll this 1 dice and just see what happens.
Wait, no, hold. Discard blank to reroll a note. Okay.
We have a hit, a crit, and a skip, which means
That's
another one. We
And
only
that's-
have 1 more lock left on the underworld.
and then we can
Send Cerberus home.
back to where he came from.
Uh,
Get rid of that dog.
How are you liking the game so far? Connie would like to know how you're liking the game so far.
I'm liking it. It's
Now you have... Do you have any blue items?
I have Discord.
1.
Yeah, I have the Apple of Discord. I'm liking the game. It's my first time playing. The Minotaur, who I really like, is not really doing much.
Yet.
He killed
Now,
Jason.
Say what, Sean?
Did he kill Jason?
Medusa killed Jason.
Medusa killed Jason.
But I need a monster card.
Now, I'm liking the game, but if I'm going to compare it to Horrified American Monsters and Horrified Universal, I'm going to say I like Horrified American Monsters with the Cryptids, the Jersey Devil, Chupacabra the best still.
Well,
So yeah, to answer your question, I still like the Cryptid one the best.
Well, we have another friend,
Orion.
Orion, the arch enemy of my constellation, Scorpio.
Oh, he's a satyr.
No, he has an antler helmet.
Oh,
That's a helmet.
I was going to say he's a fancy little man. Where does he start?
The ruins. And then 3 items.
Orion's a really cool figure, actually. Really like him.
Yeah, the Great Hunter. the hunter who could defeat take any animal down. And he ended up fighting against, he fought Scorpio, the beast that no man could best.
I'm sure he could. Where's the Temple of Hades?
Hades is that one down there in the corner.
Poor Temple of Hades. So we're not really calling these out. We have a golden scallop shell at the port. We have a coin at the Temple of Hades and a diadem at the Temple of Hades.
Sean, what's a diadem?
I don't know. I'll look it up.
So the frenzied monster and any with the lightning bolt symbol will activate.
Medusa. The Minotaur is just like, I'm just gonna stand here. Medusa.
He took it really hard when he wasn't able to beat Pegasus.
I'm sure he did take it hard.
Anyway, so Cerberus is going to move
One
towards him.
Medusa's
So
gonna
go
move-
to Pegasus.
Oh, Medusa versus Pegasus.
And actually, hold on, 2 spaces. So actually 1, 2. So
Uh-oh.
Cerberus is coming after
Daedalus.
Daedalus, and the Gorgon's coming after Pegasus.
Here? What? I'm just standing here.
So you want to roll 1 dice for Medusa for you?
This is gonna be bad. Oh,
Nothing.
Nothing. Cool.
And then I'll roll 1 dice for Cerberus to attack
Daedalus.
Daedalus.
Oh!
That is a hit.
Daedalus is dead.
Daedalus is dead. That's 4. And I get a perk.
Alright.
The arrival of Apollo.
We are at 4 of 7 total. It's actually starting to get kind of worrying.
It is.
Especially since Medusa's hardly done anything other than kill Jason, and the Minotaur has literally not moved.
But it's
So
going to be my go.
It is getting a little worrying.
So these items get back into the game. And I have the arrival of Apollo. Skip the next monster phase and place 2 items from the bag. You know what? Let's cash that in and just not draw a monster on my turn. A sword at the Bay of Ghosts with you. Because you don't have enough swords, I think, Pegasus.
No.
And a leer at Agora. The Agora.
Oh, the Agora.
What is the Agora?
I have 3
That's
compasses
another-
and 2 javelins.
I want to say is more of like a public place for like discussion in Athens again.
So like a
Athens
forum.
is- Yeah, it was a public space in ancient Greek city-states.
All right. Now I need to. Where does she want to go again?
Yeah?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
stables.
The stables.
Yeah, she wants to go to the stables for horses.
1, 2, 3. I'm going to save Io. Io is saved.
Io is saved with Spider Lady.
And I have gained the wisdom of Athena. Reveal a face-down layer. If that monster is not in the game, reveal another layer. That's freaking good. That's insane.
All right,
That is
I'll
actually-
forgive Athena. That is kind of girl boss.
All right. Flip over that one next to you in the swamp.
Right here.
Yeah. What is that?
And we have the Chimera. Chimera's Cave. Advance. Put the heads to sleep by placing an item on the Chimera's card. Chimera's not in.
Which means I get to flip over another layer. Where are they?
There's 1, 2...
And the other 2 have been revealed already, so one of them has to be Medusa and one has to be the Minotaur. You know what? Since you're so close, we'll flip over this one. Medusa's Stone Garden. In this location, sacrifice 6 or more green item value to defeat Medusa.
I only have 4.
Value?
In green, yeah. I have a ton of orange.
Well, you can start forcing her to go to the mirrors now.
Yeah, because I have to use orange to make her go to the mirrors, right?
Yeah.
And we have 1 mirror, 2 mirror.
There's 4.
3 mirror, 4... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
And the Minotaur just...
And we're skipping the monster card this time, but we get 2 items, which we already put in. We already put those in. And it is your go. So start beating the tar out of Medusa.
So I sacrifice. So if I sacrifice a 5, I can make her move 5.
Yes.
Does it count as a move when she gets to the mirror to unlock it, or is it just...
She picks it up when she goes there.
Okay, so hold on. I'm counting out. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the farthest mirror? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think the farthest mirror is 4. 1, 2. So okay, I'm gonna sacrifice my helmet to make her go 1, 2, 3. Now, does she pick that up when she passes it, or only when she stays on it?
Let me see the card real quick.
Because I went 1, 2, where she passed a mirror, and then 3, and now she's on
When
a mirror.
Medusa enters a location with a mirror, stop her movement and pick up the mirror.
Ah.
So she
We're
will
going back here,
She picks up the mirror.
picks up the mirror, and Forest of the Dryads. And it just goes on here.
Yep.
Forest of the Dryads. Okay, that's 1.
So there's 1 mirror.
Now, does that end the turn, or is she still going to go to 3 because I
That
spent
stops
3?
her movement, so she's not moving anymore. You would have to chase her down and use another item.
Oh, okay. So I have to get on her space, use an item, and force her there. Okay.
And then we have to get her to go to the... Fittingly, Medusa has to be defeated at the statue. The gigantic statue is where we defeat Medusa.
And isn't it fitting for everybody who looks in a mirror, they get hurt?
Grow the fuck up. I think it's more funny that it's Pegasus beating the tar out of Medusa when... Sean, help me out here. Wasn't Pegasus created from Medusa or something like that?
I actually wanted to say that, like, it could be interpreted and has been told as either Pegasus is the son of Poseidon and Medusa, or Pegasus, like, came out of her when she died.
But either way, she's tied to his creation.
Yeah.
And another thing real quick, winged horses were not all called Pegasus. Pegasus is a specific horse.
Yeah.
That's a name. But anyway, you still have 4 more activations. I like Pegasus.
Well,
He's cool.
I already did 1, 2, 3. It's just I'm going to use the shield, force Medusa to the second mirror.
That's the
which
battlefield.
is the battlefield. Bam.
All right.
And wait.
It's
what happened
discarded.
to that? Okay, what happened to the helmet? Okay, you got it.
I got over here. Anyway,
One.
this one feels like it takes up a lot more space than the other ones.
That is my final turn.
Well, here's your monster card.
Uh,
Who do we got now?
maybe it takes up more space. Midas.
King Midas. Sean, do you got any? You know Midas, right?
Classic King Midas gets the wish to turn everything he touches into gold. There is a famous story where he had ass's ears, he had donkey ears. And,
Oh, is that him?
He told a priest about it, but then he told the priest to tell no one, but he really wanted to tell some people, so he whispered it into the dirt, and then the grass where the dirt was that he whispered it into, whenever the wind blows through it, it says, King Midas has ass's ears. Have you heard that myth?
I have not heard that before, no.
It's a good one, right?
Yeah. And where are you? Okay. And so the frenzied monster will activate, and anyone with the helmet icon. That's the Minotaur.
So I was going to say, we got a couple items at the lighthouse, the Daedalus, and a coin, and we have the urn at the Acropolis, which the urn represents the death of the Minotaur's movement and game skill.
Well, now he gets to move. He gets to move 1. Which puts him in
He's just going to go after Midas.
with... No, Midas is in the trading post.
Oh. That's my mistake. He wants to go to the Acropolis, so the Minotaur moves 1.
Yeah. To the nearest victim, which would be here.
So he's going after
Achilles'
Hippolyte.
girlfriend. And then Cerberus will move 1.
To me.
And gets 3 dice.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
And
Wow.
it's 2 hits and a critical.
Now what's his crit say?
Put the top card of the monster deck into the discard pile.
Oh, so time is going forward. Oh, and that was a person.
That is...
At Atalanta.
Atalanta?
Atalanta, thank you.
Who's our last
She's
victim?
a famous hunter figure.
She's not in the game now. That was discarded. She doesn't get...
So is she dead or just not?
She just isn't in the game.
Just like, wait, I'm going over here.
So what was she?
She's a famous hunter figure. Often, and she is a woman, but she was a really incredible hunter. But she was bested because she got distracted by some golden apples in a hunting contest.
Ah. But
Classic.
2 hits. Are you going to take the hit or are you going to sacrifice 2 items?
Well, do I need green? What's the point of green?
Green lets you re-roll for doing Cerberus's thing, but if you're not using them, yeah, I'd say get them.
See, you're doing Cerberus's thing, and I'm going after Medusa. So yeah, I'm going to sacrifice a green portrait and a green scroll, which that's a green portrait of a cockatrice, and I don't like destroying art, but...
Well, would you rather get eaten by frickin' Cerberus? Not a hard question, Joseph.
I don't know.
Anyway, we're not addressing that. It's my turn. Alright. I need more blue stuff. 1, 2 to pick up the Lear. 3 and 4 to pick up a pan flute. But it's time for a monster card. Do I have
Assembling a whole
anything?
band.
See, let me know if you need me to use that.
What does yours do?
Move any monster up to 3 spaces or place a hero in a monster space. It's not really come up, so I've not...
Yet, but...
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. 2 items for Hope. Draw a perk card and move each legend 1 space closer to their destination.
We have a grapevine at the Forest of the Dryads, which were those...
That's where I started. Is that it? Yeah, here. Where you are.
Oh, cool.
And this goes in the port.
Port.
There's no monsters with the winged icon, right?
There's a vase in the port. No. Yeah, no.
Yeah, so that's it. That's just I get a perk.
Oh?
The Power of Hera. Place a hero on any space. You know,
That could...
come in handy to get me over to Cerberus's lair. In fact, actually, would you mind if I use that real quick?
Go ahead.
I'm going to use the Power of Hera and move back to the gates to the underworld, which fittingly is in the Necropolis. I just realized. But it's Pegasus's turn.
See it.
And like I said, and while you're thinking, Sean, a necropolis is like a big crypt or a tomb, right?
Yes.
Alright, so... Where am I? That's mine.
Are you going to keep chasing after Medusa?
Yes. I'm going to use 1 to pick up the grapevine, just because it's there. 2, 3 to just use my javelin, move her 5. There's a mirror here and a mirror here. Let's go 1, 2, 3.
That stops her.
Forcing her to look into the mirror of the vineyards.
Okay.
And what was that? That was 1, 2, 3. So 4, 5. But I'm just now realizing I forced Medusa
To a location with the victim.
to go with Cersei.
Throw those in there. Yep.
That's okay. Cersei has Jaime to protect her, right?
Here's your monster card.
Is anybody getting my references? They should.
She's the
Monster
queen of
action,
witches.
confusion. Turn a revealed layer face down, then mix up all face down layers. This is not good.
Oh, no. Hold on. I can cheat this. We're going to flip over the cave. And then we're going to... Hold on.
So turn a revealed layer face down, then mix up all face down layers.
Okay, they're good and mixed up.
Okay, so that's only 2.
One of those is the Minotaur's lair.
Move the frenzy marker to the next monster. So frenzy order 2.
Medusa.
So the Medusa is
Now
frenzied.
frenzied.
And we get 3 items.
And the frenzied monster activates.
Uh,
The staff.
Caduceus?
That's the staff
Caduceus?
again. Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce that.
Where is it?
Temple of Nyx. The shield, the gaseous swamp.
All right, and then Medusa gets 2 dice. I got 2 dice here. A hit and a crit. Crit doesn't matter, but she does kill. No! She killed Cersei's.
Tell Cersei it was me.
And then
We're at 5.
5, but I get a perk. The gift of Hermaphroditus. A hero may give any number of items to another hero, no matter where they are. Can I have those? Do you want my bow, or can I have those blue items you got there?
I'm not using the blue. I'm using the orange to chase Medusa into the mirrors. So.
Okay, so I'm going to take these blue items from you.
So I'm giving him my 2 blue items, my Apple of Discord and my Grapevine.
Grapes and apples go good together, I think. But that's going to make it my turn.
Yes.
And I'm going to use this apple to try and get this last lock. Where's the 3rd dice? We need 2 blanks and a crit. Nope.
1 blank and 2 hits.
I'll sacrifice the Lear. Nope.
A blank, a hit, and a critical.
I'll sacrifice the grapes.
This is going to be hard, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. A critical and 2 hits. We need a critical and 2 blanks.
I'm going to use my last activation to sacrifice my last blue item.
Clonk, clonk, clonk. Oh!
That's a hit. And 2. Damn it.
We need 2 blanks and a critical. We got 2 blanks and a hit.
Yep. This. Yep. The next monster
can't.
card is... Stop it. Discord. No items. Each player draws and places an item token. Then must put their hero on that item's space.
Oh. And I got a scroll at Mount Iliad.
That's up there.
And
I got a
then
shield also at Mount Iliad.
I fly to Mount Iliad. And
Yep.
you're just going to Mount Iliad, too.
And then the frenzied monster and any monster with the chalice. That's Medusa.
That's Medusa, and Medusa's the only one with the chalice.
So she's going to move 1 to the nearest victim.
Black,
And then do it again.
black. Wait, no. Black, black.
And then 2 dice, but there's no one for her to hit.
Yeah.
Man, what a nasty one.
Ugh, I finally moved to space. Grunt.
That's going to make it your
That's
turn.
my turn. Well, okay, 1.
Oh! Wait! Medusa! She's out of space with a mirror!
Good call. Yeah, she just found the 4th mirror. So then what does that mean? I have to get her to...
To the statue. And you have to sacrifice green items.
And I have no green items, but I'm going to use my first action to pick up these 2 items, which one of them is a green. So then I would have to get to her space and then...
Yeah. Here, that's not connected though. Shit.
Alright, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to use
There is
my
a
shield
There's a green item.
to open that just to get it out of the way.
That's the Chimera's Cave. That's not what we need.
Yeah. We need that one.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, well, we know now. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm picking up the coin for 1, which is a green item.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also rescuing Midas. And he wants to go to Agora. He wants to go there. So I'm just going to go back to Mount Iliad.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my turn. And monster action, cruelty. Discard 3 items or raise the terror level by 1. All heroes may contribute. Move the frenzy marker to the next monster. Alright, the Minotaur is frenzied. I am going to discard 3 items.
I can sacrifice 1.
He's sacrificing a bow. I'm sacrificing 2 copplaces. Because we do not want the terror icon to go up. We are at 5 of 7.
And the frenzy is going to activate.
And that is I finally get to move. Blah.
I'm going to intervene and use my perk, Fury of Ares. And I'm going to move the Minotaur 4 spaces away.
I'm just happy I actually get to move. Blah.
And
1 dice, but there's nothing.
no one for her to hit now. Thank you, Ares. These go back in the bag now.
Poor Minotaur.
My turn.
I was so excited to play with the Minotaur, but the Minotaur's doing nothing.
Let him be. And he wants to go to there.
Yeah, Midas wants to go here. And I want to go here, so...
Well, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And monster card. Trickery. No items. For each winged monster, draw and put an item. Then place that monster in the same space. Okay, well, there's no winged monster, so nothing happens. But the frenzied monster gets to move 2. So he's going to go bah,
1,
bah.
2, blah, blah,
Okay.
blah.
He's an angry bull now. He heard you talking that trash.
He just looked at Medusa for the first part of the game, so he was stoned. Now he can move. That's why he wasn't moving.
It's your go. Cerberus is just being a good boy in the forest.
1, 2, 3, 4. I got Midas to Agora, so Midas is safe.
And your
Card.
reward is?
The Harvest of Demeter. Each player draws and places 1 item from the item deck.
Cool. Might as well.
Yeah, I'll just cash it in just to do it.
And I got a sling from the Forest of the Dryads.
And I got a lyre for the Temple of Nyx.
Ooh, thank you.
You're welcome. You needed that. It's a blue item, by the way.
It is.
And I still have 1 more move.
There's a green item in the vineyard. And you need them to be
gonna
Medusa.
move to the port.
Okay.
Because there's a green item and 2 blues in the port.
Well, here's your card.
Monster action, trickery. For each wing monster, which I
None.
think is none, draw and place an item. Then place that monster
with that
in
item.
that same space. So that don't count. There's 0 items.
Any monster with the torch icon is going to activate, though. That's Cerberus.
That's only Cerberus. Yeah, Cerberus has the torch, and he gets to move 2. 1, 2. So he's going for you.
He is.
1 dice though.
Only 1 dice.
So nothing too bad. But that's a hit.
He took my staff. Crud.
Oops.
My go.
Yes.
First action, I'll pick up my Lear, and then go 2, 3, 4. Havoc. 2 items.
2 items.
Each torch monster deals 1 damage to each hero and legend in their space.
A liar at Agora. And a Coughless at the battlefield.
Okay, well, there's no one around him. The frenzied monster doesn't activate. A winged monster. But there are no winged monsters.
There are no wing monsters, even though the art on that card is Cerberus coming out of the flames.
Yeah. Don't question it. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
My turn.
Yes.
So I'm going to use my first action to pick up the seashell, the trident, and the vase, which is a green item, which I'm going to need.
How much is it worth?
2.
So how much do you have total?
5.
Damn.
1.
2.
And how much do I need to?
6.
But I need to get her...
Yeah, we need to lure her.
Medusa needs... Wait, Medusa goes here, right?
Yeah.
And I have to go to her and force her with green items to get her there first, right?
No, you have to get her here and then here defeat her with the 6 items.
But I can't force her to go there. She has to get there on her own.
Yeah, but she'll go towards us anyway. Oh, she has a victim right there, though.
Well, 3, I'm picking up the blue liar.
You could play dangerously and use yourself as bait.
That's what I was thinking. 4, 5. I'm picking up 2 more.
Alright.
But I'm still not...
Well, you could have moved here. Picked up
Yeah.
this green item. And then you would, if they activate, they'd go after you instead of the helpless victim.
I'm going to put the 2 horses back.
Okay.
If I can.
Okay. I didn't see anything. Sean, did you see anything?
Put the 2 horses
Nope.
back, and I'm going to go there on my 4th turn, and then my 5th turn I get the urn.
And now you have enough to defeat Medusa.
And the horses are just like...
Where did I go just now? Here you go. Havoc.
It's monster action, Havoc. Each torch monster, which is Cerberus, deals 1 damage to each hero and legend in their space, which nobody's in Cerberus' space.
So that's safe.
Heroes may discard items to save a legend, so we're fine. And anybody with the wing icon, which is nobody, moves 1 with 2 dice, so we're good, other than 2.
Mm-hmm. And we have a bust at the Statue of Talos, and a pan flute, and the Odeon? 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 You know what an Odeon is, Sean?
Odeon.
It looks like a
Can't
big...
say I do.
It looks kind of like a big theater.
Yes. Okay, so it is actually, yeah, it's part of the slope of the Acropolis in Athens, and it is a theater.
Oh, neat. I actually got one.
Cool.
Alright. I'm going to move 1, 2, pick up these blue items and a green item. And then 4. So I can try and get that last lock open. And in fact, I'm going to use the Beauty of Aphrodite.
That you just drew.
Well, I got that a while ago.
Ah.
To throw myself over where Pegasus is. So I'm right in front of the gates to the underworld. And we have, fittingly, Death.
Oh!
1 item. The staff again. At the Temple of Nyx. Move each pillar monster 2 spaces towards the player with the fewest items.
Cerberus and Medusa.
I have 4.
But we're both on the same spot,
So
so,
they're
it
gonna-
don't matter with Medusa, because she's on the same spot we are.
And
You
okay.
get-
And then,
I don't get to move.
yes, he does. The leaf icon monster moves 1 and gets 2 dice.
Oh, he goes here with us.
Yep. And he gets 2 dice.
Yeah, I get to move.
And
Yeah.
2 hits. You want to sacrifice some items?
I have no need for blue, so I'm going to sacrifice a lyre and a scallop shell.
Okay.
So I'm okay.
And that's going to make it your turn.
Why am I here?
To keep them from going after the victim.
But I can't force Medusa to move anymore. So why am I here? Wait, why did I come here?
Because we needed them to go after you instead of attacking the helpless victim. Now you can go.
And you're here because you used a card to come here. But
Yeah.
if I'm the bait to get Medusa to go over there,
1.
That's my turn.
You're just going to stay there?
I gotta get Medusa there.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't force her to move, and I'm supposed to be the bait.
Well,
so I
you
can
were the
only-
bait so that they didn't go after the victim. That was the important part.
And if I move farther now, the victim is closer, so I have...
But I'm closer. So it's fine. But here's your monster card. It makes
monster
sense.
action. Death. Move each monster with a pillar, which is Medusa and Cerberus, 2 spaces toward the player with the fewest items. That's
Me still.
you, though.
They are all in the same spot coming after me.
So, yeah, my turn was
And the Minotaur
absolutely useless. With 2 dice.
Minotaur's going to attack me. Those are 2 hits. I will sacrifice 2 items because I don't want to die here.
And the Minotaur attacked him because the leaf. And
Yeah.
The Minotaur's the only one with the leaf.
Yep. But it's my go. These get sent back in. I'll move once. And I'll use the trident. No good. I'll sacrifice my last blue item. We didn't hit it. I missed both times. That means I still have one more. Wait, no. 1. Okay, we're going to bend time and space a little bit here. I'm going to say I picked up this portrait, and I'm going to use the portrait now as a sacrifice to re-roll these 2 dice. If they both come up blank, then we can beat Cerberus.
Nope.
They did not.
Neither of them did.
Monster card. Greed. Place a leaf monster on the space with the most items. Then discard the highest value items.
This has 3.
That is the most.
Yeah.
So he's teleported over there. And then destroy the items with the most value. The bow is 4.
The bow is 4, and the cuirass is 4.
Okay, so those both get discarded.
Okay.
And then
So the man-
frenzied monster and the pillar monsters will all move.
Minotaur and everybody moves.
They're going to move 1 space.
I get to move.
Uh-oh.
The Minotaur is going after Hippolyta.
Yep. They move towards me onto my space.
I'm going to say he moves towards you, and the Medusa moves towards me. How about that?
Okay.
'Cause
And they
we're
all
both
get 3 dice.
1 away. I want the Medusa, so...
They all get 3 dice. Medusa first.
Yeah, I'm rolling for Medusa.
A hit and a crit. Uh-oh.
What does the crit do?
She sends you away to the farthest away temple. For you, that'd be the Temple of Hades.
And she hit me, so I'm going to sacrifice my trident.
Okay.
And now you can roll for...
Cerberus.
That's 2 hits and a critical.
I have no items to sacrifice, so
We are at 6 of 7.
I get a perk though. Move a hero up to 4 spaces. Yay! Thanks, Hermes.
And now I'm going to roll for the Minotaur.
I think we're about to die.
To hit Hippolyta. If the Minotaur hits Hippolyta,
It's game over.
it's game over. Two hits and nothing.
And how?
There, I did something.
I was gonna say, you.
And
That is game over. We
that is
lose.
game over. We lost.
So I've heard a lot of people say that this is the hardest of the Horrified games. I was gonna say, do you feel foolish now, talking all that trash?
I mocked him for the entire game until the end.
And then he just went berserk and started offing everybody. Damn. Well, you played. So, in your opinion, would you say it's harder than Universal and America?
It was definitely different. It felt like it was easier in every sense except getting the monsters to their end goal. Because we whittled everyone down other than the Minotaur.
We didn't even start on the Minotaur.
Yeah, we got Cerberus down pretty quick. We got Medusa down pretty quick. But then for the final action, it seemed very hard. They also didn't do much, but since it was a long, drawn-out game, over time they did.
Yeah.
Is it harder? I mean, maybe?
The layers definitely make it interesting. Damn. We'll have to play again with just 2 monsters and see if it makes a difference.
I'm going to say, this is the first time I played it, I still like Horrified American monsters, the ones with the cryptids, Chupacabra, Bigfoot, Jersey Devil, Banshee of the Badlands, and Ozark Howler. That one's my favorite. This one and Universal Monsters. I gotta play this a few more times to know, because I've only played this once, and the others I've played at least 3 times each.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Well, even though we lost, and how, we didn't even beat any of the monsters.
Which we did last time, too. When we played Universal Horror. We lost, and then we played again, and then won.
Yeah, against 2, but we are already at like 9:30. So, we hope you guys had fun. Sean, thanks for being here.
Thank you, Sean.
It was fun to join.
Yeah, we'll have to get you up here sometime when you're on like a vacation or break and you can play with us. Cause like I said, these are very high quality game. The artwork is fantastic. The models look wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
The art on this is great.
oh yeah, but yeah, no. If you're into tabletop stuff yourself, you should totally get it if you can find it. But yeah, that's been from one side to the other. Thanks again, Sean.
Thanks, Sean.
This was not sponsored, by the way. This was
Was sponsored by the Black Lily.
Speaking of sponsor, that was not a sponsor. I just noticed.
yeah.
It.
Don't forget the Black Lily has a PayPal store. Hold on a second. There's a link to her PayPal store. One more time. Next week, we're going to be talking about ghost stories and ghosts as we draw ever closer to Halloween night, when we're going to finish up our Halloween celebration. But until then, I am Kristoff N. Chester, our resident Lord of Chaos, Sean on the phone. The Bishop's been with us.
Thanks, Sean.
Thank you, Sean. And as always, everybody, keep checking the shadows.